Hello everybody. Today is a very exciting day because we are painting this wall in my office and I'm so excited and there's so many things I need to update you on. So let's just get right into it because it's a doozy, okay? All right, so let's do a little bit of an update on what it looks like in here right now. So this is like our front door, the window next to the front door, and this corner that's like gonna be the focal point of this room, okay? So I'm painting this wall this kind of corally orange color. I'm gonna be honest, my dad did the edges yesterday because he wanted to. I did not force him into it. He's just a nice guy. So he did the corners and the edges and stuff, and today I'll be like rolling the main parts. And hold on. Yesterday was a big plant centered day for me. I repotted this plant into this pot. It was dying in its old pot because it was too small. So she's looking nice and healthy. This plant I kind of just cleaned up. It used to be huge, but it got scorched on our porch at the apartment. So I figured I should bring it here, and I think the lighting here will be better for it. This bad boy right here is my absolute child. Literally, when I was kind of designing this room, I thought I found this photo on the internet of literally this plant and this height of this plant, and it's been so difficult to find it at a moderately good price. But yesterday I had apparently the best luck with plants because we went to Home Depot and they just so happened to have a fresh arrangement of so many different kinds of this plant and all these other ones. And when I saw this one, I was like, oh my god, I'm in love. It was $70, which is this is a 6 foot tall tree. So plant. So I thought $70 was a steal. And it is such in good condition. Let me show you up close. Look at these leaves. Minus this one on the bottom, it kind of got eaten up, and maybe this one. But look how beautiful these leaves are, and not to mention there's a huge new one growing in the center, and then the two up top are absolutely perfect. There's more. Let me show you the other side of the warehouse and what's new. There's a couple little things. So right now this middle area is just kind of a mess because I'm also simultaneously picking out things for the next markets. But ideally, when everything's done, all of these racks in the middle won't be here, and I'll only use the racks on the walls, so it'll be much more open. And I'm thinking of having some kind of big low coffee table, a mid-century modern coffee table in the middle to display plants and cute little display pieces, maybe old magazines, stuff like that, to go in the middle. These racks won't be here. It'll look much better than it does right now. Recently, my dad added these shelves. He still needs to bolt them down or something because they kind of tip a little bit, but they're display shelves. So I'm kind of playing with what I want to display up there. But it's just going to be a whole bunch of stuff, framed things, a bunch of plants. Hopefully I want vines around the edges, things like that. This is another plant I repotted yesterday. I have this pot hanging here because I want to put a vine in it. This I repotted into this pot because it was in a little tiny little container this big, and it was overgrowing that, and now it looks so happy. These are some more little decorations I got. Ideally they're not going to be here. They're going to be on top of that shelf when it's done, or on top of the little coffee table that I want to put in the middle over there. And this is a banana flower vase, so obviously this is also a little flower vase. Put little flowers in there. Pretty cool. And so, as I said in my last video, I think it was the last video, this chair and the stool are gonna go in that corner once the paint is up, and then behind the chair in this corner right there is where my plant's gonna go. So yeah, I'm very excited. I literally cannot wait to see the chair and the plant in this corner with the painted wall. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I did order a custom neon sign that's Neomai Vintage, kind of in a cursive-y style. That will be going above the chair to the right of the plant on this corner wall. So it's gonna look so good. I'm so excited. So right now I'm kind of waiting for my dad to get here because he's gonna just make sure I'm not messing anything up. In the meantime, I think it's time for a little story time. So as you may or may not know, if you follow us on Instagram, last Saturday, today's Tuesday, a little storm rolled through Houston, and me and Clay just so happened to be driving home from the warehouse with our market buckets in the back of his truck, ready to go for the next day at the Montrose Market on Sunday. The storm picked up pretty bad. Like, we were at the point where we were like directly underneath like the worst part of the storm, and all of a sudden we got struck by lightning. The truck got struck by lightning. The truck stopped all functions immediately. Like, the truck stopped. And we were very lucky that we could roll perfectly around the corner down a street and get out of traffic. But as soon as the lightning struck, it was like someone threw a firework to the side of the car. It was on my side, like by my window. It was like someone threw a firework to the car. We heard like a big pop and obviously like a big white light. Then Clay's truck just starts beeping and all these signals are going off. It's telling you like gas not working, computer system not working, power steering turned off like almost immediately. Basically the whole truck just got fried. Yeah, it was like, oh my God. Obviously we immediately called our parents because what else would you do? And everyone came and they helped us get the buckets like out of the truck, because the truck ended up needing to be towed because they couldn't jump start it with the jumper cables. Yeah, it was just a mess. So yeah, very unfortunate that Clay's truck is basically fried. We're thinking he might just end up having to get a new truck because it might cost more to try to fix it than the actual value of the truck. So I don't know. Literally on the market on Sunday, I told that story probably 12 times just because it's like, how can you not tell someone that yesterday you were struck by lightning? Like, people were bringing up like, oh yeah, that storm yesterday, it was crazy. And we were like, actually, what's crazy is, yeah, anyways, lightning strike story time over. But I just thought, if I'm filming a YouTube video, I have to tell you that because it was a very significant thing that happened in my life recently. And now we're kind of stuck with the issue of trying to figure out like, how are we gonna get stuff to the markets, because my car fits a lot, but it does not fit near the amount that we would fit in his truck. We might borrow some family members' bigger cars. Yeah, it's just a little bit of a logistics problem right now because it's gonna take a while for him to get a truck back, whether it's his or a new one, I don't know. A little bit of a sticky situation, but yeah, I think I'm gonna start painting now. I can start doing the top above the spot that my dad needs to sand down and make sure it's flat for me, because yes, I could do that, but I trust his opinion more. So I'm gonna start painting the top. Let's go. I forgot how tiring that is. I once painted my bedroom. I painted my bedroom and my bathroom because I really want to paint it, but my parents said, we're not going to pay for people to paint it, so you're either going to do it yourself or it's not going to get painted. And I was like, bet. So I collected all of my friends and we all painted my room. But I just remember like having the worst like forearm and like shoulder pain after doing that. Oh my God, like my elbows and my forearms hurt so bad right now, and I literally just did one tiny section. This lighting's kind of horrible, I'm sorry, but I want to show you how far I've gotten. I've done like pretty much the whole top path, and now I don't really need the ladder anymore to do the rest. But I'm gonna wait till my dad gets here to sand down like these little things right here. There were some holes in the wall and stuff, so he filled them in with the putty stuff. I forgot what it's called. But you fill it in and you kind of sand it down when it's dry. So he's gonna do that. I'm gonna take a break because holy crap. How am I literally 19 years old and it feels like I got arthritis all the way up my arm? Like, it hurts so bad. I did crack open a Celsius, of course. Still trying to get my Celsius brand deal with my like 40 subscribers. Hey, you do what you can with what you got, you know what I'm saying? happy with how this turned out. Oh my goodness. For right now, those plants are there because I don't know where to put them and they need light. So we're keeping them there, but eventually they'll be moved. And yeah, I literally am so happy that we finally got this done. Like my vision literally came to life. Wait a second. This is what I made in Canva after I got this chair from Facebook Marketplace. And this is what we have. And we took this paper to Home Depot or Lowe's, I don't remember. And they color swatched this color, which is one of my brand colors. And this is the paint that they got from the computer. And that's what we use. So pretty dang spot on. I'm obsessed, absolutely obsessed. So yeah, and it's not completely finished. I have ordered a neon sign that's gonna go right there. And it says Neomai Vintage. I look like an absolute mess because we did so much work today in organizing and just everything. But as you can see behind me, all these racks that used to be there, I finally got them out. I just hung everything up in here. Yeah, that's what we got for now. I think this is pretty much the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I am so excited to open this warehouse up for appointments and maybe like days where it's open to the public and you can come over. It's like lighting up my soul, and I'm just so happy that I found what I needed to do to have that happen again. I'll continue to post everywhere, Instagram, here, TikTok, whatever, more updates and stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, beautiful day, and I will see you in the next one.